Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back once again to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Mark Love, and today I'm going to be showing you a 2024 Verona. This is the 40-foot VBH, the bunkhouse model, and brand new coach that just came in. We've had a few of these bunkhouses that have sold rather quickly. This one actually is a pre-sold unit, but there are more available, and we have other Super C bunkhouses if you're interested. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, this one came in the Tundra color, and Renegade does them in a solid color. You can get a gray, you can get this white, and I like the Tundra when they do it with the blackout package. You've got the American Racing wheels, you have the blackout grill on it, the blackout handle, just a really sharp looking coach. Let's take a look up here at the engine. Now, first of all, this is on the M2 106 Plus chassis. They make the M2 in a 106 and a 112. The 112 being a little longer, you can get a bigger engine in it. This has the 8.9 liter Cummins. It's a 360 horse with 1,150 pounds of torque. Now, there are two 360 horse engines that Cummins makes that are pretty common. One is on the 6.7 liter that has about 850 pounds of torque. This is the same horsepower, 360, but it's an 8.9 liter engine, and you get 1,150 pounds of torque. What that means is the towing on this is 20,000 pounds, where on a Valencia, let's say, they're on the S2RV chassis with the 6.7 Cummins, and that can only pull 12,000 pounds. So this is a little bigger chassis, little longer engine compartment, little bigger engine. And one of the things I like to point out about these is, look how easy it is if you want to work on the engine yourself. With a wheel turn like this, I can step right inside here and access everything that I need to. You've got your coolant, your air cleaner here, windshield washer fluid, air dryer down here. Everything is easily accessible. Another unique feature I'll point out about the Freightliner is this bumper. If you get a look at it maybe from the inside, you can see a couple of unique features. Number one, it's hinged right there. It'll actually break away in an accident. And this little flange here is designed so if you do have a front end collision and your bumper gets pushed into your tire, it keeps it from digging into the tire. So oftentimes you don't have to replace the tire. So really a really nice feature from Freightliner. Let's take a look over on the other side. And again, you can see how easy it is to get into your power steering fluid. There's your water separator right there, oil dipstick. Everything is right at your fingertips. If you're the type of person that works on your own engine, you really appreciate the setup of the Super C. And these do have some nice struts on it, so if the wind would blow the cab over, it doesn't come crashing down on your head. Again, you can see those nice wheels, the blackout wheels. They blacked out the handles, the grill. I wish they'd put black mirrors on, but it still looks good. Really a sharp looking coach. Okay, while we're right here, I'm just gonna talk about a couple of things that's easier than doing it inside. You do have air ride seats right here. And here's your button. So you can see how that'll lower all the way down as you're going down the road. If you want a little bit of a cushion, you can air that up. And also with the M2 106 chassis, they have moved your levelers, your equalizer leveler control up on the dash. Usually that's where you're going to level it as soon as you get parked. Nice grab handles, easy to get in here. You do have dual 50-gallon fuel tanks, one on each side with a connector. 6 gallons of DEF you fill right here. And here's a little outlet for cold weather starts if you want to preheat your engine. Okay, as we walk down the driver's side here, first compartment here has our batteries. Now this unit has been opted with the 3 lithium-ion batteries. There's also 3 200-watt solar panels up on the roof. So these are your lithiums. These are your starting batteries, your chassis batteries right there. Another thing, I've talked about this before, I think Renegade makes the best compartment doors in the industry. Very heavy duty, thick, well insulated. I like their handle and the double latches. It's just easy to shut them and they close. You don't have to slam them. Okay, this compartment here, just a little bit of storage. You do have your 3,000 watt inverter up there. You can see there's a heat duct. They actually heat their compartments. This here is your 2500 Aqua Hot. Now this is the hydronic heating system that provides your coach heat plus your on-demand hot water. You have 150 gallon fresh water, and with the Aqua Hot, basically you can take showers back to back without running out of hot water. Then over in these two compartments, we've got our black and gray holding tanks and our dump right down there. There is heaters on these, so if you're out camping and it's cold, getting pretty cold, you want to provide some heat so they don't freeze up, you can do that from inside. Also, as we walk around, I'll talk a little bit more about it, but there is an app, and it's the Vega Touch, and seems like every time my phone goes off, I have to wait a few seconds for it to pair, but I will be opening the slide out inside the awning. Right there's part of the app, you know, to do the slides. I could also, let's see, if it'll let me in, there we are. I could also go to my levelers right here, check my batteries, my power, like say the slides, the awning. Everything can be run from a phone app, which is real convenient, especially if you're setting up by yourself. Okay, back here we have our water compartment. You can see everything's painted on there, so you're not gonna lose those letters. They're kind of etched in there, but you've got your low point drains, whole house water filter. You've got a leveler system there, or a monitor system for your tanks and batteries, gray and black tank dumps. You have your black tank wash over there, cable input. Conveniently located. This is a pretty common water compartment you see in a lot of Renegades, and really a good one. Okay, we come back and you can hear the generator running. It's pretty warm today, and I've got the air conditioners going inside. This is our 8,000 watt diesel generator. That'll run both of your air conditioners, your microwave. Runs off the diesel tank, so you don't have to worry about refilling propane. You also get a little sewer storage right there for your hose. In this compartment, we've got our 50 amp power cord that is on a power reel. We also have our surge protector and crossover circuit there, and you can see Renegade provides a little dog bone if you're in a camp that you can only use 30 amp power. You've got the adapter right there. Nice lined storage bins too, and they all have lights inside. Just really convenient. Okay, moving around the back, you can see, first of all, we did put the Renegade rock guard across the back. That's an option. Now, the Veronas are made to pull 20,000 pounds, which is quite a heavy load. We've got the 20,000 pound hitch, and your insert's got the 2-inch ball, and you've got the 2 5/16 inch ball here if you're pulling bigger trailers. We also have our Voyager adapter. This is for a camera monitor. Maybe you're pulling, you know, a stock trailer with horses inside. You got a camera, want to keep an eye on them, or you have something on the back of your stacker. Then of course we have our 7-way plug right here. Nice looking graphics on the back. Everything is painted. It's not a decal. It's not going to come off. You can see we've got our backup monitor up there near the top. We also have 2 side monitors. Okay, as we step around here on the passenger side, see we've got some more storage. Now, these compartments on the Super Cs generally don't pass all the way through, but Renegade does give you some real large storage areas here. This one you can see goes down underneath. So maybe you've got a table you bring along or some bigger camping chairs. You got plenty of room for them there. Over here we've got another large storage area that goes up underneath. You can see on this side, pretty much it's all storage. These front two compartments actually are open. And what you're seeing in here, we've got an air hose. You do have a quick connect with an air chock for filling up your tires, your toys, whatever. These are transit bars. Renegade does recommend that you use them when you travel, but to be quite honest, they're normally not in there when they arrive. This is an Ottoman. It's an option for the inside, but you can see how long this storage area is. It's open all the way. And while we're right here, let's see if I can pair quickly again. Like I say, every time my phone shuts off, it seems to have to go back. But I'm going to open the awning now. Here we go. Awnings. Just hit extend. So we do have the Girard awning on that. Comes out about 8 feet, and like I say, this is convenient when you're by yourself, especially when you open your slide. You might have a rock or a tree over on the other side. You have to keep going out and checking it, coming back in, hitting the button. With this app, you can open this while you're out here watching it. As we do step up into the coach here, I'll let you go first so you can kind of get a idea what it's like when we travel. Ah, that air conditioning feels good. So you can see there's plenty of room to get through here when you travel. You can access your refrigerator, you can get into the bathroom area, and like I say, I'm going to go ahead and run this slide out right here from my phone. If you look down here on the counter, you can see the Vega Touch app. You download right there, and like I say, once you have that app, you can run most of your slides, levelers, AC, furnace, things like that from your phone. But as long as we're here, I'll show you the main control panel. So right there is what it looks like. You can see, oop, I just turned my AC off, I feel like. Oh no, it just kicked off. We're at 73. So that's our air conditioning. We've got a master on and off. We can do all this on our phone. Like I said, our monitor panels, we do have, you know, individual light switches, or we can do them all at once. There is our auto gen start. Now that's a great feature because as your batteries get low, it'll kick your generator on and charge it up automatically. Go through our climate control there. We do have some ceiling fans. And again, our slide outs, our awnings are all operated right there. And then finally the settings. This is where you go to the mobile app, and that tells me that's the unique unit number that we're in, and this is the code once you get paired on your phone. So really convenient to use. Okay, let's take a little look around the floor plan here. This is a 40 VBH, so height-wise we're 12 feet 10 inches at the top of the air conditioner. We're just under 40 feet overall. I think it's 39 feet 10 inches. One of the things that Renegade does that a lot of the other Super C companies don't is they give you an option for a bunk up here. So you can see, let me go ahead and pull my pins. You just pull this over, slide your cushions together. I guess I should have grabbed my ladder first. And looks like they've got this one backwards. But anyway, you get the idea. If I was a little taller, I could get that down myself. There we go. And we do have a TV up here. That's a 19-inch TV in the bunk area. Also, we've got a shade here. During the day, you might want to keep the sun out, keep it a little cooler. At night, you can open that up, you know, look at the stars, let the moon in. You can also operate that from your phone. And then when it's time to get rid of the bunk, that just kind of slides in, gets out of your way. You could store this ladder underneath or put it between the cushions here. Over on this side, do have a little cubby hole here with a couple of 110 plugs. You've got your USB, your USB-C ports here. Like I say, TV on the other side. Moving back into the living room, we do have the tri-fold couch here. So this folds out into a nice sleeper, plus you have 3 seat belts here. And then in the overhead, got a large cabinet. Oops, I have a hinge that needs to be put back. A large overhead that's open, so you can get your longer items in there. And this is pretty deep. It's about 18 inches overall. Your windows all have the day-night shades. And these are manual. Another nice feature about these windows is they do open up. So if it's raining and you want to get some air in here, you don't have to worry about water getting in. Okay, next to the couch, we've got our dinette table. And people ask me a lot about, does it convert? If you see this angled piece that you see under there, generally that tells you that it's a simple conversion to drop that down, make that into a sleeper. You've got a couple of cushions here underneath the couch that fill in here. And this might be okay for a couple of small kids. One adult could probably sleep here, but it's not your largest sleeper. But when you think about it, if you can get 2 here, 2 on the couch, 2 in the overhead, we also have a master bedroom and 2 bunks in the back. You literally could sleep 10 people in this unit. Okay, over on the other side, as we walk in the door, we've got our 43-inch Samsung TV on a soundbar, and this will pull out and articulate for you. Also, these chairs pivot around and they become part of the living area, you know, once you're inside. So if the weather's bad, everybody has to go inside. You can get 8 or 10 people in here comfortably. A couple of Firefly panels. As you walk in, one can control all of your lights. This also will extend and retract your overhead awning lights right there. Meant to show this as we come in, but this is your battery disconnect. So as you're coming in the stairs, they're right here, easy to get to. You also have your emergency step override there, or your emergency start. Okay, that'll bring us to the kitchen. Let's take a look at the overhead storage. Now we've got all of our manuals here, owner's manuals. Everything is unique to this coach. You get a list of all your appliances. If you have a warranty issue and you need a specific model number, that'll be in here. Up over the microwave, we have a little more storage area. There really is a lot of storage in this coach. And of course, you get the nice convection microwave. Down below here, we have the induction cook surface. Now, this is an all-electric coach. There's no propane on it. This will run off your lithium batteries and your inverter. True induction means you have to have a pan that a magnet will stick to. That would include your cast iron or anything magnetic you can use on this. And it's kind of unique. It really doesn't heat up the surface area there. It just heats up the pan and the food inside it. Below that, we've got 3 pull-out drawers with the nice soft close feature. Large silverware drawer there. Little storage down below. You can put your covers down below when you're cooking. And then over on this side, it's kind of nice because they give you room for a large trash can there. And then you actually have a little bit of a, kind of like a pantry space here. And of course, we have a large stainless steel undermount sink, residential style sprayer. I like having the big deep sink. You can always put a rack or something in there if you're cleaning dishes and you want to keep them separate, but when you get the big spaghetti pot or something, it's nice to be able to get it in there. Okay, let's move on back. Here we've got our pantry area. These are adjustable shelves. Below that, we've got our fuses and breakers. So 12-volt fuses here, the 110 breakers down below. Everything is labeled right here. And then next to that, we do have our 18 cubic foot residential refrigerator. Plenty of room in the freezer. Over the refrigerator, we've got a little more storage. Now, this is going to your TV antenna, and you know, you could put some components in here. Now, standard is the in-motion satellite with the Verona. But if you wanted the high def, there's no satellite boxes. You'd need to get your own. You might want to put a Blu-ray player or something up there, and that would tie into the front TV. Okay, let's step back into the bedroom area. First of all, I mentioned that this is a bunkhouse, and here's the 2 bunks. You can see they each have their own little, looks like a 19-inch TV in there. So they can hook up their video games or watch whatever they want. Windows on both of them. They have 110 outlets, USB and C ports to plug into right there. You do have a curtain that closes. Now, there is an option on the Verona to actually get a door that encloses these. Some people use it more as a wardrobe. These do lift and can be removed. You could put a bar across here and use it as a wardrobe. And like I say, with that door, which is a removable door, you actually get that feature. They must figure people are probably going to use it a little more as a wardrobe area. Down below, we do get a couple large full pull-out drawers. And then over here, got another one. And then this is kind of the separator between the master bedroom and the bunk area. You also have another one of those doors right behind. So if you want to make the whole thing private, you can. And then let's take a look at the bathroom in here. So we do have the radius shower with a skylight. If you're 6'3", 6'4", you can still get in here and take a shower. Adjustable shower head. We have a nice medicine cabinet here. A little more storage over here. Got storage up above. Then a couple of drawers here. And again, everything's soft close in here. And then underneath, you've got a little bit more room. This is a porcelain bowl macerator toilet, so it kind of chews up the solid waste, makes it easier to dump it out and clean it out entirely. Okay. Moving back into the bedroom area. For starters, we've got our stackable Splendide washer and dryer. Across from our king-size bed, we've got a couple of shirt closets and 3 more drawers on each side. The TV for the bedroom. Again, a little cabinet for video components here. You might want to bring your own Blu-ray. So many people are using streaming services now. This does have the Wi-Fi Ranger as a standard feature along with that satellite. Nice big drawer in the middle. And then again, 3 more drawers here with another shirt closet. And then for the bed, you only get a pedestal on one side here, but you do have shelves on both sides of the bed, you know, maybe for charging your cell phone or your small electronics. If you have a sleep machine, you're probably going to put it right here. You've got the 110, the USB, the C ports on both sides of the bed. A little more storage down here. And then overhead is another large area. And I don't know if you can see it from there, but there is a 110 outlet in the back, but that's open all the way across. I dare say I could put all the clothes I would need for several months up there if you needed to. If you're traveling with 8 or 10 people, you might have to use it that way. Okay, and then another nice feature that I've always liked about the Renegade, they put their water tanks inside. So we have 150 gallons of fresh water there. You can see 2 75-gallon tanks. Your water pump is right here. There's a little stick here to prop up so you don't have to hold it. A lot of people will carry a spare water pump with them. It's not a bad idea. You can see how easy it would be to access it and replace it. Also, your low point drains, everything's right here, and your winterization kit when it's time to put antifreeze in, very easy to access. And then you also get a pretty good size storage compartment up front there. And again, it's a king width. I think it's a 76 length and maybe not the full 80, but it's an RV king. Okay, let's go back up front a little bit. The flooring here I really like too. This is what they call LVP. It's your luxury vinyl plank flooring. Great look to it. This is the Athens interior, I believe. Let me see. Tundra with the Athens interior, yep. And, you know, again, I've always liked Renegade. The only product they make is the Super Cs. Solid wood cabinetry. It is quality throughout. If you've never looked at one and you're considering a Super C, it's worth coming down and seeing what they're all about. Okay, and let's just talk about the dash a little bit here as we finish up. Now, again, this is the M2 106 Plus chassis, and let me get a little power here. So you can see you've got your backup monitor. You do have your side monitors that, well, I gotta get back into, there we go. Well, shoot, where'd my side cameras go? Anyways, they're there. You have your navigation. So you've got your nav and go. You can Bluetooth in your phone here. Everything very easy to access. Well, that's going to start searching for my phone, I'm sure. turn that alarm off. We've got our switches here for our outside lights, our security lights. We've got some on the footwell here. This unit is equipped with your blind spot monitoring, your lane assist, your brake assist, and adaptive cruise control. Some people like to turn off their lane departure warning. That's kind of annoying alarm you get all the time. That's done right here. Your shutdown override on your engine. You do have a couple of camera switches, so if you want to toggle back and forth between your trailer camera and the backup camera here on the motorhome, you do that right here. Down below we do have a differential lock. Suspension dump, this is kind of nice when you're hooking up a trailer. You can drop that rear suspension down, back up underneath it with your camera, get yourself lined up straight, and then air it back up. And like I said, they moved your equalizer smart level system over here on the dash. You know, very easy. Once you get to where you're going, if you want to level, you do it all right here. So we do have the big trucker horn as well as your regular horn here. Put in a CB radio that a lot of people still use, believe it or not, and a little more storage up here. Once again, this is a 2024 Renegade Verona, the 40 VBH model. My name's Mark Love. If you have any questions or you want to see how this thing drives, give us a call. Come on in and take a look at it. Like always, folks, drive careful out there. Happy trails. We'll see you next time.